Right of heirship versus probate court. These are two of the hugest differences between Alabama and California. So, in the state of California, if you die in your estate with your assets in it, so your houses, your apartment buildings, everything, if you die and you do not have a will or a trust in place, it goes to probate court. At probate court, someone bids on the property, they buy it, they sell it, they settle the debts. Someone else now loves the property. Here in Alabama, if you die without a will or a trust, heirship goes all the way down to your grandkids. So the Lafayette property that we've been trying to close for several months now, 8 different heirship affidavits have to be signed. Yes, 8. And so it's very hard to get 8 people to agree on selling one property, but the problem is a lot of times these fights don't happen on the very big expensive properties. They happen on these little properties that we buy. This little fight, tic-tac, this or the other passed down from generations is what makes buildings like this sit for decades, turn into places like this to where you're basically forced to sell it. So the right of heirship, in my opinion, slows down deals for guys like me, puts the property into the hands of people who can't afford to maintain the property, and it's really what causes a lot of blight in Mobile, Alabama. So I really hate to say I agree with California on this point because most of their policies I don't, and I do believe in personal property rights. But after you die, if there's not a set in place, these things should trade hands a little easier to the next guy, because all this really causes is blight, and that's the major problem with a bunch of these rundown houses, especially in downtown Mobile, is the right of heirship. So that's my 10 cents on it. That's the difference. Boom.